is. Welcome back to our screen sharing host thing of whatever you want to call it. We're going to be reacting to some not ideal Christmas gifts. So not ones that are they're not bad, but they're not ideal. And
Right.
Eddie, what do you think of this?
So
This idea?
it's just kind of like sometimes on Christmas you might get something and you're like, I'm not really sure how I feel about that. And that's kind of like what this list compiled from the internet is like. Now, we know the way that we're supposed to respond when we get a gift from somebody is to say thank you and to appreciate it and be thankful for it. But sometimes that's harder than other times. So we'll look at this list of 10 items that people from the internet made and we'll talk about them.
Yes. All right, so let's go to number 10. If you guys have any guesses before we go on to the slide, maybe that could be part of what you're doing as you're watching this and trying to guess what number 10 through 1 would be. So here's number 10, according to the internet, and right, everything Eddie on the internet is true, correct?
Absolutely, of course.
Not at all.
Yeah.
All right. Number 1 is Keychain.
Keychain.
Not a bad,
You know,
not a bad gift.
right. If you have car keys or something like that to put a key on, then it's great. Then it's a great gift. But if not, you're kind of like, I don't really have anything special to do with this. It's just a piece of metal, So it can be a good gift, but it can also be something where you're like, thanks, like
I've had a fair share of favorite keychains. I'm sure you have too. So
yeah.
It's not entirely bad, but that's number 10 according to Google, and number 9 is anything from an infomercial. And I love this picture of, as seen on TV, family blankies.
Yes.
That is interesting, and definitely not socially distanced, but they're a family, they're a household, so it doesn't really matter.
So, right.
It's not an ideal gift, especially today, right? Would you say, Eddie?
Right. And yes, and the good thing, but see, infomercial gifts oftentimes are bad gifts because they don't exactly live up to what they've been advertised.
Right.
But potentially, the good thing about this gift is if you've ever been watching a movie with your family or something, and you and your siblings are using a blanket and one of them keeps taking it away from you or using too much of it, you won't have that problem with this blankies, apparently. I mean, it might not be as advertised, but this way everybody gets the blanket and you're all, equally sharing the blanket. So, but, infomercials don't always live up to what they are advertised as. So that's why that might not be a very good gift.
Number 8 is I think it's soap or just a bar. What did you read on the internet? Was it just soap or bar soap or?
It was just soap. I mean, I think
you should have this, by the way. You should have soap, guys. If you're watching this video and you have soap, you should grab some soap, or somebody can give you some soap. Somebody help somebody out.
Absolutely, yep. So this is a kind of a gift where it might be like, thanks, because soap is something that you should already have. I can go down. You can go down and find soap anywhere in your house. So I mean. Someone gives this to you, they might be sending you a little signal that, hey, if you don't have soap, you should get some.
You saying if Dusty would give you and I a bar of soap for Christmas, would that be signaling something else about us?
It just might be. It just might be. So if we got a bar of soap, that might bring me some pause. But
that's good. Coming in number 7 is which not necessarily bad.
Right.
I love the trio of popcorn. You have the cheddar, you have the caramel, you have the regular popcorn. Not a bad thing, not a bad gift. I mean, something you eat just is going to be gone, and then it's used as for storage. Like those tins are always used for like Christmas storage by your parents or grandparents, and it's just it's useful, but not the most ideal gift in my mind.
Right, and it's because once you get a holiday themed item. Once Christmas is over, you have no use for it anymore. Sure. So you put it away for a year, and then you take it back and use it again for Christmas and then put it back. So you're not really getting much out of that gift during the year. So that's why it might be something where you're like, meh.
I mean, depending on the age, if you love food, sure. If it's holiday food, absolutely. Like a holiday, I will never... That would be fantastic to have. That's number 7. Coming in number 6 is a pen. And Eddie, you know a thing or two about pens, don't you?
Yeah, pens. Hey, there's a lot of great options. There are fountain pens. There's a wide variety of pens that you can pick from. But basically, they're all going to do the same thing. They're all going to write. So when you get a pen for Christmas, you're kind of like, I already have one of these. It already works. And if I needed to get another one, I could buy 50 of them for $10. So a pen is just something that you might get, and you might think, this person probably didn't put much thought into what they were getting for me. Or maybe they reached into their jacket and said, I'll give this to them as they were walking in the house. So, it just makes it seem like a gift that where much thought wasn't put into it. So maybe it's something where you're like, thanks, kind of like, why'd you get me this pen,
It's something to do. Like, you have to write things down with a pen, so that's kind of my thing. But number 5 this is my favorite one, guys. Okay, anything regifted. Now, notice that this is a picture from Google on a regifted. Well, it's not regifted, but a lot. I don't know why it was posted. it was posted in there. But it's a stuffed llama. Which, if you have a stuffed llama and you was given as a gift and you regift it, I guess that counts for a regifted gift. Now, the question is, what happens if you have to regift a regift? What is that called? Recycling?
Interesting. That's like recycling? We're going into like giftception here. Like that's what we're looking at. But I honestly, if you're regifting something, I think that's not so bad to the person that's getting it maybe as it is to the person who gave you the thing that you're now giving away. They gave that to you as a gift, and giving it away like that is kind of a little lazy and maybe a little disrespectful to the person who gave it to you in the first place.
The joy of giving is a gift is the fact that you're giving a gift. It's not it's creative, something, maybe it's, and look, we have the white elephant gift exchanges, and those are always regifted because nobody wants to spend money on that, and nobody should spend money on white elephant gift. This is the classic for white elephant gift. That's number 5. Number 4, Eddie, is souvenirs. Souvenirs. We have the Eiffel Tower shop. Now, not a bad gift in its entirety.
No.
Souvenirs, in my mind, should not be Christmas gifts because that's like, you go on trips in the summer, and you know, I don't know. It just kind of you get a souvenir. Like, I'm sure have you given somebody a souvenir from a trip of yours?
I actually have before. I gave. Yep. So I gave a Mickey thing to my friend when I went to Disney World.
Yep.
A little Mickey statue, but giving a souvenir as a gift at Christmas, can be nice, but it's really kind of, if the person who gets the souvenir has never been to the place that you went to, it can be kind of seem like a useless gift to them because they've got this nice souvenir to remember a trip they've never been on. So it feels a little weird. So maybe a souvenir might not be the best Christmas present for somebody.
Now, if you visited Israel and you give somebody that's really cool. That
would be a cool gift.
I've had people go to Israel and bring me back like honey from Israel, and that's such a cool souvenir.
Oh, absolutely.
Number 3 is an ugly Christmas sweater, and I'm guessing you guys maybe have one of these, but as a gift, I don't really know. I wouldn't think to give somebody an ugly Christmas sweater because that's something you bring, at a gathering, a holiday gathering, Christmas gathering at your parents or their aunts and uncles, so I don't know. That's kind of my thing.
Yeah, I agree. And hey, it's the same thing as like the seasonal Christmas gift we talked about before. You get used to this ugly Christmas sweater once during the year. You're not going to wear your ugly Christmas sweater in April. So, someone giving you this for Christmas would be a little weird.
Number 2 is socks, and I love socks.
I do.
I
love socks too.
Socks are a great gift because I don't ever just go out and I need some socks. I'm gonna go to the store and buy some socks. No, I usually myself. So I think it's a great gift. So
I think it is too.
Rating this number 2 is
the internet.
Low,
the internet's wrong about this.
Yeah, they're wrong, I think.
Socks?
And you can get some good socks.
Socks are a great gift. If someone gets you socks, you should tell them thank you very much. And everybody likes those crazy, funky socks. Pastor Tony loves funky socks. If you see Pastor Tony at church after a service, ask if he's wearing any funky socks, because I bet you he is.
Yep. So he would probably agree with us too that socks, they are a good gift. So I would say it's ideal. It's an ideal gift.
Absolutely.
And then number 1, nobody wants to get a calendar for 1 week or typically you get the next year. But we don't want to see this calendar again, guys. 2020, we can just pass the page and go to 2021, right?
Time to move on.
Us on that. But yeah, calendar. How is this the number one disliked gift?
I mean, when you, it's like what you said. If somebody gets you a calendar for the calendar year that's just about to end for Christmas, then you've got a gift for that's useful for 6 days, not even a full week, and then you throw it in the trash. So basically, someone's just saying, I couldn't throw this away myself. Let me give it to you so you can throw it away in 6 days. That's just a lazy gift, and a gift that doesn't give anybody anything they don't already have. So
you have all the stuff you have coming in the next year.
Right.
That is right. Just a great feeling. So, hey guys, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different. We are, socially distanced as a church and as a youth staff team. And so we're going to try to be as creative as we can. But Eddie, thank you, man, for being on this call with me and reacting to some of the internet's top not ideal gifts. But I would say at least 3 or 4 of them were not, shouldn't be on this list. And me and you,
I agree.
And so we should really remember. So really the true meaning, Eddie, is what about Christmas and giving?
It's to give to others, not necessarily to receive for yourself. And it's about being generous with other people and sharing the message of what Christmas is actually about, how a great gift was given to us in Jesus.
Yes, good. So, we hope you guys enjoy the video. We will see you guys next time. See ya.